That was my cell phone. What's the fastest way that you can color grade your Canon 5D Mark IV CLog footage and have it look great? Let's take a look. Hello, and thank you for visiting my channel. I'm Carlos Quintero from mediaonq. In today's video, we're going to take a look and see just how easy it actually is to color grade CLog footage when you use the Canon provided LUT. Before we dive in, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel so that you can see all of the videos in this Canon EOS 5D Mark IV series. We've done a whole slew of testing, and we're going to be releasing new videos with those results as well as my thoughts here over the coming weeks. So let's dive in. The first thing you'll need to do is to have the Canon provided LUT installed on your system. If you don't already have it, you'll need to download it. And don't worry, I'll be sure to include a link in the notes below so that you can go straight to it. Once the LUT's been downloaded, you'll then need to install it into your editing system, whether it be Resolve or Premiere Pro. If you'd like to see a video on how to install LUTs in Premiere Pro or Resolve, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up or leave me a comment below. So before we apply the LUT, let me tell you a little bit about the scene. So Tate, who is our talent, is sitting in front of the computer, and the computer desk is sitting in front about 5.5 feet away from a picture window. The sunlight coming through that picture window is providing the key for this scene. I then raised the rest of the ambiance in the room by bouncing a single Cineo Maverick into the ceiling in that room. It's a basic and simple setup, but I think it did a very nice job. So let's take a look at how easy it is to apply this LUT in Resolve. So I'm in my color tab and I have 2 nodes open. Nothing has been added at this point. So I'm going to select my first node by double clicking on it. And then I'm going to right click. From the menu, I'll select 1D LUT. And from that flyout, I'll then select Canon Log to Rec 709 and bam, it's that easy. Of course, you can take it a step further by adding another node, just like I did here, and expanding the dynamic range. You do that in the second node by bringing up the highlights and lowering the shadows. The end result is a nice, balanced, contrasty image. So now, let's do the same thing in Premiere Pro. So once you have your project open, you go to the Color tab and you select the clip in the timeline. That ensures that you're applying any of that color correction or color treatment to that specific clip. From the basic correction panel, you'll then click to select an input LUT. You'll want to select it as an input LUT rather than a creative LUT because the input LUT is a technical LUT. That technical LUT is actually remapping the tonal curve to match the Rec 709 standard. Creative LUTs are made to stylize and give mood to your scenes. Okay, so from the input LUT, you click on the drop down and you see I have all of the Canon LUTs installed on my system. Skip over the BT2020 LUTs because those are intended for HDR delivery. Okay, I then find the BT709 Canon Log to BT709 YDR LUT and bam, it's that easy. So what do you think? Pretty easy, right? Do you have a favorite LUT that you like to use? Or maybe a LUT pack that you would actually recommend? If you do, be sure to leave it in the notes below because I'd like to check it out and I'm sure the rest of the community would really appreciate it. I hope that you found this information useful. Let me know by hitting that like button and don't forget to subscribe so that you can see the rest of the videos in this series. Until next time, I'm Carlos Quintero from mediaonq, helping you compete in today's web economy. Thank you for watching.